It's the weekend, baby, and it's time for a weekend reset, kinda sorta. So I did a little shopping, and if you were with me on live, then you know all about my time in Target. But I had to go by the Bath and the Body Works and grab me some more smell goods because yes, the addiction is real. Now I had to restock all of my favorite candle scents and add a few new ones to the collection. And I also had to get some hand soap, some more plugins, and some scent beads for my comforters. Now, clearly somebody's going to say I didn't need these items. Oh, I can't forget about my room spray. But I need these items. Thank you very much. I also fell in love with a new scent. It's called Into the Night. So I had to get the candle, the body scrub, the body butter, and the body spray, and the room spray to go with it. I'm a collection girl, so if I like something, I have to get the whole collection. I think I got some plugins too in that new scent. Look, I don't treat myself much, so I had to do something. This day, I got an oil change. I got new tires. I also got things for the house, towels and washcloths, bath mats for the kids' bathroom. I got my son a fan because he doesn't have a ceiling fan and his room is extremely hot once the sun starts going to the east. So, I mean, these things were necessary. I also got more paint supplies for our next project. And as you see, I got my new Keurig that I wanted. And if you were with me on that live, yes, I did get to keep it. In this video, my daughter and my sister are both fussing me out for spending all this money on things that I quote unquote didn't need. I don't know why they think I didn't need these things. My soul needed these things. My joy and peace needed these things. Thank you very much. I also got some fresh fruit that we definitely needed while I was at Target because it was a super Target. I know that we're doing like these boycotts and all of those things, but I go where the items are that I need, use, and love. And that's that on that. Not too much on me and Target. Mind your business. As always, we have dishes, so we need to tackle those, and then we will rinse those fruit and get them dried and put away. Now, y'all know I love to give y'all a good weekend reset, but I always got to give y'all a word too. One of the things that I notice is that a lot of times when you are in the process of healing, because you're never going to be completely healed on this side of creation, you should always be continuing to learn and grow and change and develop, right? You should be continuously learning from the choices and decisions that you make and the ones that other people make as well, whether they're good or bad, neutral, what have you. And in that process, you're going to be continually getting better. Hopefully you're not getting worse, but you're definitely going to have situations where you're going to fall short, where you're going to fall off, where you're going to revert back to doing the same behaviors that you believed that you grew from, that you were delivered from. You're going to be triggered by things that reignite and reinvigorate your trauma responses. However you used to respond to things 5 years ago, 10 years ago, you're going to respond again that way. Don't kick yourself. Don't beat yourself up. You're human. It's in you. And being delivered from it does not mean that you never, ever have to fight with it again, that you never have to repress it, that you never have to face it again. That's not what deliverance is. A lot of times we think that deliverance means that you never ever think about it again. It never comes up for you. You never have to battle with it. You never have to repress it. And that's just not true. Things that are ingrained in you, trauma responses that have been with you for 20 and 30 and 40 years, ways of showing up in situations that you had to work hard to change are still there. You're just better at handling it now. And there are going to be situations and there are going to be things, people, places, scents, sounds that are going to rub up against those places in you that still require work. And they're going to cause you to say and do things that you otherwise wouldn't because you're not there anymore. And when that happens, you got to give yourself grace. And people who love you and care about you, who respect you and understand, who have the emotional intelligence necessary to understand that, aren't going to judge you for it. You're going to be judged by the people who don't know any better. You're going to be judged by people who don't know what growth is, who don't understand healing, who think that you heal something and that's just the end of it. I broke my leg at 7 years old. And right now, today, my leg hurts because I've done a whole lot of work in my house and it irritated and aggravated that healed injury. Yes, my bone healed. The break healed. I'm able to walk on it without a cast, without crutches. But guess what? That healing left some residuals. There's a residual effect. You don't break a bone and there not be evidence that that bone was broken. When you cut yourself, that cut heals, but often there's a scar and that scar fades over time. But you always know that you were cut there. You always have sign that there was injury. And in the same way, when you're healing your heart, when you're healing your mind, your will, your emotions, there's always going to be residuals. There will always be signs that you were hurt. And sometimes only you can see them. But sometimes things happen in life and everybody can see them. And the people who judge you for being human, the people who judge you for lashing out, the people who judge you for saying things you probably shouldn't and doing things that you should know better than, aren't the people whose opinions matter. Because it wasn't their opinion that caused you to change in the first place. Their opinion isn't why you decided you needed to grow. Their opinion did not contribute to your maturity or your elevation. So why should their opinion contribute to how you see yourself and your humanness? What they eat does not make you poop. And what they say about you isn't any of your business. You're going to fall. You're going to fail sometimes. And your main responsibility is to get back up. It's to get up well. It's to remember who you are and whose you are, how far you've come, and to keep your eyes on the prize. Your growth is dependent on you to do so. Don't let these people who've never been where you've been, who aren't where you are, and cannot go where you're going, be the reason why you feel less than, why you are questioning and doubting your own self. Who are they? No damn body. The people who matter don't mind, and the ones who mind do not matter. That said, let's look at and admire this new Keurig, y'all. So we got the carafe on one side and the single serve cups on the other. This bad boy makes hot and iced coffee. It makes up to 12 cups of coffee. It even has an automatic start that can be reset up to 24 hours early. And I am in Keurig heaven. Ah. Now, the next day, my Amazon came. So I got a few little summertime pajamas, but I also got another soap dispenser similar to the one that I got for the kids' bathroom. But theirs is foam. This one is regular for the sink so that I don't have to use the regular soap dispensers that you buy at the store. And then I also got some paper towel holders for all of the bathrooms because I really like the one that I got for the kids' bathroom. And then I got 2 more of those electronic trash cans for the bathrooms as well. So all that's left for me to do in the powder room downstairs is to change out that outlet and paint the walls, and I will be done with it. Yay!